Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel Technocrats. So today we will learn how to use automatic tool calibration, or you can say automatic tool calculation tool in Mitsubishi robot RV7FRL. So let's get started. First I'm opening a trial version. So I have opened a basic program. So here this is a 3D model of my robot. So here this is a 3D model of my robot. So let's get started. This is RC1, my robot controller 1. I will right click here, add hand. First I'm adding tools. So I have already made one tool. This, let me show you. So this is, I've already made a tool with x-axis deflection from here to from this point to this point, that is around 100 mm, and the z-axis, this point to this point here, is around 110 mm. So let's use this. I'm using select one as okay. So let me make this as tool number 1. Okay, now again this is done. Again let me add another tool. I will use same file with different name here. 1. Okay, now this has tool number 2, and again one more. I'm just adding the 3 tools with same diagram, just to show you a difference between some of the parameters, that if we change something in parameters, what effect does it create in our movement of robot. So okay, and this has tool number 3. Okay, so this is tool number 1, this is 2, this is 3. So first let me put this robot in simulator mode. It will take some time. So this is done. Now go to job mode. See here with tool 0, there is nothing here. First in XYZ, and then this. Okay, now tool 2, moment is same. After tool 3, the moment is same. Now for automatic tool calibration, you need to go tool automatic calibration. Okay, so I have already teased it. Let me delete these points. Okay, or you can let it this way, and again we will retease the robot. Let's add an object here. This is just for simulation. If we are using actual robot, at that time you do not require this. Even you require some pointed thing that can be, by which you can place that robot at that single point and you can do the calibration. So upper radius, let's say 2 mm. Okay, lower radius. accordingly. This one will be okay. So now I will move this robot to this point here. Speed. ZX is up. Yes. Yeah. X minus. So see, y minus. So this is my point number 1. Now we are doing this for tool number 3. Okay. Yes. Okay. And select yes. Okay. Now again, I will make a little bit angle. Again Z. Z up. Okay. Now this will be point number 2nd. With the other direction, or you can also rotate C axis. Okay. First this plane y minus, okay, and x minus. Okay, so this will be the point here. Teach. So as you can see, the software automatically calculated the error for tool. So we can write here yes. Yes. Okay. Now this is done for tool 3. Now let me show you how can you do using the dimension. Now let me open the dimensions for the tool. Select, edit. So I've already told you that the x deflection from this here to this point is 100 mm and the height z axis is from this to this is 110 mm approximately. So what I will do, I will go to parameters, moment parameters, and tool. In this section, see, you have written already for number 3 axis. The automatic tool calibration values are already written. So I will use here 100, 110. Okay. Now for this I am using 110. So I will show you what happen if I am not use Z here, 110 or 91.3 as per calculated by tool automatic tool calibration. So I will write values robot yes. So in this case, the tool number 1 and tool number 3 will work fine, but tool number 2 will have some issues. So let's check what happens if we do not use that point there. This is tool number 1. Okay. Z up. See, for tool number 1, when I move this, see, it's working okay, fine. And the angle, let me use the speed 50%, and the speed, see, the angle is also working fine. Now talking about tool number 3 as per calculated by tool calibration. So again this axis is working fine. See, this angle is also working fine. This is also working fine. Now let's move to tool number 2. Have you noticed something, that the point is shifted from this to this? In tool number 1 you can see the point is here, approximately near the center of z-axis here, and in tool 3 also it's near about around, but in tool number 2 as you can see the z is not in picture. So what will happen is the c-axis will work fine. See, when you are moving in this direction it will work fine, but for A the whole tool is moving. See, whereas if we talk about tool number 3, see, the robot is moving but this point is standstill at same position. It's only moving in angle. So this is the difference between tool 1, tool 2 and tool 3. So I hope you